what is the real benefit of an exercise like this? Why would a company, an organization, would want to go and check their vision, evaluate it, and test their skills on 14 dimensions delivered by 2-3 trained experts from overseas, and take 10, 15, 20 people of a major national organization and put them in a boardroom or in a hall for 1 day or 2 days and try to extract all this and create all this. If the corporation is currently confused, not making profit, not seeing any options outside, top management having difficulty with lower management having difficulty with the ground management, and if the purpose, the vision, the execution, the image, the market conditions are all confusing to everybody in the organization, this process is basically a kind of a regenesis, reincarnation, rebuilding the model by applying a process. It is a process, just like Six Sigma Balanced Scorecard, that you tackle the soft power issues, soft knowledge issues, and mental capacity issues and put them in a frame so that it is easily to manage and understand, rather than each department is screaming and yelling and coming with your own interpretation. This puts all the departments all on one table where they can face each other, but under guidelines, processes, and procedures, so they can communicate and understand each other in a very systematic fashion. So that's the benefit. Why do we guarantee results? Basically, we guarantee 100% satisfaction. Why do we do that? Let's say you want to fly from one city to the other city. The airline would say, yes, we're the pilots. We can pick you here and we'll fly you there and we'll take you there. We have 50 years experience in this, and we have developed this program. We know how it works, and we have no difficulty in providing a 100% satisfaction guarantee. No question asked. None. Who am I? I left Pakistan 50 years ago, and I was very lucky at a very young age. By the way, I come from a printing, publishing family, merchant family, entrepreneurs. Our great-great-great-grandfathers were all entrepreneurs, and going back to Delhi and so on. And so all my life I've been an entrepreneur. So when I went to Canada, I was very lucky to work on the 1976 Summer Olympics. And those 3-4 years changed my life. I realized how difficult and how challenging it is for people to be in Olympics. And what a mammoth and a global program it is. And I learned a lot that how and why and how Olympic works, and of course learn how to do big projects in my life. Following that, I set up a boutique consultancy company. I was very lucky at a very young age. I became a global age expert because I had done the Olympics, and I dealt with 117 countries, their national anthems and their languages and their products and their services and their business model and all that. And I worked directly with Jean Drapeau, who was the #1 anchor of the thing, and with the senior management. It changed my life. Now, so I created that boutique consultancy company, and my job was to go to billion-dollar organization at that time, when billion-dollar was really billion-dollar, and to give them the wings to fly nationally or globally by giving them the right language, the right message, the right brand, the right name, the right identity, the right language, and so on. And I didn't do this once or twice or a few years. I did this for 25 years. I was a very sophisticated, high-priced consultant, and I was written in every single radio, television, newspaper, magazine in North America, and half of that information is still available on the internet. I went through some amazing phases. I wrote several books, and I delivered over 100 keynotes at major conferences around the globe. And come 2000, I realized that markets have changed. $1 million factory is getting a $100 million market evaluation. Fake economy is becoming a reality. So I decided to take all my knowledge, put it into a shoebox, make it available for almost free to 100 million SMEs around the globe. And I took a sabbatical. In 10, 15 years, I was able to produce the course material, the philosophy, the direction, trained the faculty, wrote the protocols, created the dimensions, did the whole thing. And it was announced last year. And then we brought Expothon to Pakistan recently. Nevertheless, our system, which is designed for large organization, multi-billion dollar companies. Oh, by the way, I have worked for at least 25 Fortune 500 companies. I have been a very, very high top rate consultant. And right now, today, name brands and identities that I have developed, which are currently being used by multi-billion dollar companies, would be in tens of billions, what these people are generating in their organizations. I have a very simple message. Oktara is delivering this program to the top corporate sector and inviting 4 people or 12 people, 4 people to come in for $500,000 rupees to go through the process of 14 dimensions and to evaluate your vision, or $1 million rupees if there are 12 people. So for 12 people, $1 million rupees to go through this process. The results are guaranteed, 100% satisfaction guarantee is there. And the objective of this process is very simple, that if you understood the dimensions and if you understood the game plan, it will fortify you, rejuvenate, and it will give you a new perspective on how to take a look at your organization. Some of the questions will be very difficult because they will challenge your knowledge, they will challenge your thinking, they will also challenge your market realities. But the bottom line is, we are not the expert to come and tell you which business should you go into and what material should you use for what. We are not industry experts. We are organizational experts. So we will tell you that how you can take these 14 dimensions and take your vision, realign it, restructure it in such a way that you could become a highly functional, solid organization.